Hello guys, AnimeUpRise, how is it going? Welcome back to another tier list video. This time we're going to be doing a tier list on the anime season 2021 for winter. Yeah, that's all mixed up, but hey, we're here. We have 10 anime on this list. Before we even start, I want to deal with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's the one I didn't want to watch because of CGI, and I will admit this. The CGI isn't bad from what I've seen, but in general, I just don't like CGI, like in general. So, like, of course, the CGI isn't bad, I can already tell, but it just doesn't sit well with me. I'm sorry about that, but I really just can't get in with Attack on Titan. And for the added benefit, I've already seen the story, so I'm not curious about anything because I know what's gonna happen. The only thing I'd be curious about is how to see animated, but since it's 3D, I'm kind of disappointed at the same time, so I'm like, I'll just stick with the manga, how about that? And yeah, so that's really Attack on Titan's little thing here. Attack on Titan is really just not something I particularly care about right now. I might go back and watch it. I just might. But as of right now, I don't see myself watching it at all. With that said, let's get down with the tier list. We have S to D tier for all these 9 other shows. So with that said, let's just get down to it, shall we? So we have the Slime anime, and I recently finished it, like, up to the point where it's released, Season 2, Part 1, and it's an A tier, it's a solid A tier. It's almost S tier, it's peak A tier for me. It's almost S tier. I can't put it in S tier because it just doesn't feel right, because I already dropped it once before, and it just, yeah, what else can I say? I like this anime. I made a video on this already, so if you want a full review, then there's already one out there. So go check it out. It's a fun video. I liked it. It was a good coming back video. Has a decent amount of views. Thank you guys so much for that. And with that said, let's get down to the next one. We have our highest level town, born at the Dungeon Town. I just call it Dungeon Town, and it's a D tier. I only watched 2 episodes of it. It really got boring real quick. The main character really was personalityless. That's like most isekai, but this guy in particular, Lloyd, I'm pretty sure his name is just bad. He's just bad. He's not, he doesn't have any semblance of a personality. Like, sure, most isekai protagonists don't have much of a personality to begin with, but this guy just had zero, nothing at all. There was nothing unique about him. It was just, the only thing he had is that he had no common sense, and that goes along with having no personality, so he has nothing. So it just got boring for me. And honestly, yeah, this is what happens. Just what happens, man. And next we have bottom tier Tomoezaki Kun. Another one that got a video of its own, and it's another A tier for me this season. And honestly, even if I did a favorite anime list, it'd still probably be an A tier. I'm not gonna lie about that, because it really was a fun series. Of course, it made me cringe sometimes, but it also made me laugh a whole lot, and I also love seeing Tomoezaki getting better as a person. Kinda depends on how you think of a person, but he's becoming a normie, and that can be seen as a plus for some people. So hey, look at that, huh? And that's how it'll be. So Tomoezaki gets A tier because it reminds me of Snafu, and if you like Snafu, I think you might like this one. It goes into a whole bunch of ideas of should you wear a fake facade or be the true you for others? It's a really fun anime. It can get really good, and there's some really good jokes in this anime, and it really cracks me up. But it also gets really cringy sometimes when those jokes don't land well. And that happens a lot too. So just take it where you get it, You get the good shit, then you get the cringy shit. It has both. Get an anime that does both. And speaking of getting anime that does both, we have Mushoku Tensei. It does whatever the isekai does for me, and more, because the animation is just so good, the story's so well-rounded. It really is the grandfather of isekai, and it really does its job really well. It's really good in isekai standards. Even outside of isekai standards, I think Mushoku Tensei can still hold up, and honestly, it's one of the best isekai I've ever seen. The story hits well, the main character really does develop in this story, and you love to see it. And it's so interesting what happens in the story with Hitogami, and with his trauma at the beginning of the series when he had trauma from getting bullied in the past, in his past life, and how he got over that trauma, and how everything happens. I don't want to spoil too much. Like, Hitogami might already be a spoiler for some people, so I'm not even gonna go through that. But you know, Mushoku Tensei, if you want to get into isekai, I recommend Mushoku Tensei. It's up there with Shield Hero and ReZero, which is coming up in this list. And you can probably guess where I'm gonna put ReZero. Who wouldn't put ReZero where I'm gonna put it? Trust me. Anyways, we have Code Black. Sells at work, Code Black, and it's a solid B tier. You know, it was a very fun show. I got into it because I saw the White Blood Cell, and she's pretty good. White Blood Cell is pretty good. I like her, and that's why I went into watching in the first place. And I was also kind of interested in like a darker take on Cells at Work, because I did watch Cells at Work when it was coming out, and so Cells at Work Black was also an anime I wanted to see. And you might notice there's no Cells at Work on here, season 2, and that's because I didn't watch it. I have to get on that, man. Anime has been something I've been slowly getting more into these days. Like, I've been watching a lot more anime, because for the past couple months, I've really only been reading manga, so we're back with anime right now, so I'm liking to see that. That's like a phase for a lot of anime fans, where it's like, you know, we've watched so much anime, and then we get into manga, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I don't need to watch anime now because fucking manga is so much faster to read and get to the story, and yeah, it's more convenient to have around. You can take it on your phone. It's really easy to watch. But anyway, it takes us time. I'm not gonna go my rant. I might talk about that in its own video, honestly, about the manga thing. I might honestly give that a talk about. I think it might be a fun video. But anyways, let's get down to hoarymia. This one gets a solid B tier from what I watched. Again, I've only watched till episode 3. Yeah, I know, everyone's favorite rom-com. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it that much. From what I saw of it, though, it really deserved B tier. And I've also heard so much things about this anime throughout the season. And I heard things get a lot more spicy in this anime. And I'm from what I've saw already, too, in the show, the chemistry between Hori and Mia is really great. And I like to see it. And I like to see how their relationship evolves even further in the anime, which I do want to catch up on it. I really do, which I might do that tonight, honestly. Just go binge it out after of course editing this video, because yeah, it's how it has to be. Anyways, next we have Kakushi Dungeon. I can't say that word for the life of me, but yeah, Kakushi Dungeon is also A tier, B tier. I mean B tier, not A tier. It's another trashy isekai. Like Mushoku Tensei is like S tier because it's fucking amazing animation, great storytelling, world building, all different stuff. Kakushi Dungeon's B tier because of anime titties. That's why. It's ecchi. I like it. It's isekai trash in every sense of the word, and I enjoy it. I eat that shit up, guys. I eat it up. So it gets a B tier from me. Anyways, next we have quintessential quintuplets. It's a great anime. I watched season 1. I've read all of the manga, so I know what's gonna happen, and I'm like looking forward to it. Well, the ending is kind of the ending's kind of I'm not going to tell you who my favorite girl is, because if I tell you that, then I'll probably give away a spoiler. So we're not going to tell you anything about that. But this show as a whole, it's one of my favorite rom-coms of all time. It really does things well. I like Futuro. I like all the girls. It's really fun. And it's really has some good moments in this series, like the drama between them, like when Uesugi quits as tutor for a bit. And honestly, the whole exams period in it's too, and them trying to pass the exams to make Uesugi proud, and all this different drama that happens between all of them, with like the summer camp, with like the Kyoto thing, and with everything of that nature. And I do love the quintuplets. But the one thing I didn't do is finish the anime this season. I have to get on that too. Again, I've been off of anime for a while, so I gotta get into this anime. I gotta finish it up, but hopefully I do that sometime soon. But hoarymia is probably going to be first on the list to finish up. And yeah, so it goes. The Gotobu no Hanayome gets A tier. I can say the Japanese version just fine, but what the fucking English name? Nah, fam. Then we have our good boy ReZero. You guys can already tell it gets top S tier. I fucking love ReZero. It's one of the few anime that I kept up with this season. It's fucking amazing. If you haven't watched ReZero, it's my highest recommended isekai of all time. Subaru is amazing. Emilia's fucking cute. Everything in this anime is really good. Roswell's fucking amazing. And Kidna's really cool. I love ReZero, and I can't wait for another season. So it gets top S tier and top anime of this season for your boy. And with that said, this is the end of this video. I know this tier list was kind of fast, and I hope you guys still enjoyed it nonetheless. And I'm hoping you guys didn't mind the shorter tier list. I usually make these tier lists a little longer. I usually talk more in depth about each anime, but this time I decided to make this a little more faster and more fast-paced. Although this is my second take, it's probably also why, but yeah, I forgot to record the screen last time. But with that said, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see what you guys ranked on this tier list, like my anime tier list. This is made. I'll link it in the description below. If you guys want to send me to them on, if you guys want to send me this on Twitter and see what you guys think of the anime I watched. If you guys watched the anime and you guys your list of this, you know, it could be whatever it is. You can even take Attack on Titan out of the Attack on Titan spot. You can put it there. But yeah, I want to see you guys tier list. So send me them on Twitter if you guys do it. My Twitter is AnimeUpRise. Go check it out. Give me a follow. Be cool. And then, yeah, send me your tier lists. I like to see them. But with that said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll be seeing you guys all next time. Johnny.